1 hour after a fire starts, you could have 165 acres burned in 1 hour after the start of the fire. 165 acres in 1 hour. And then like in 2 hours, it doesn't quite double, but it's approaching 300 acres in 2 hours. So, you know, when you look at it from that standpoint, just one fire burning 300 acres, and you look at the investment that we have in a 300 acres of pine plantation, we're talking about many thousands of dollars that could be lost in just a matter of a couple of hours. I think that in itself puts it in perspective how important it is for us to have fire resources, you know, personnel and equipment here.
Down here, you got all the vegetation and stuff around the swamp, which it can be intense fire danger.
Fighting fires in a forest environment is a good bit different than fighting fires, you know, structural fighting fires like firefighters do for a municipality or whatever. It's both proactive and reactive. I mean, proactively, we've identified areas of high risk in our forest landscape, and we have put in permanent fire breaks that we maintain on an annual basis. But now, reactively, when there's a fire, then, I mean, they mobilize and we go and initiate what we call initial attack to contain the fire.
If you have a wildfire on Rayonier and if it's not minimized to small, it can be catastrophic. You know, without the big tractors like we got, the small tractors is good for tater patching, but the big tractors can manage the bigger timber and the bigger brush than the smaller tractors can. And it minimize the acres burn on Rayonier.
Ray, you got one pack one? En route to the fire, you do what you call like a size up. You want to look at the smoke column. You want to see if it's a light color, if it's dark. You know, you can tell what the fire is doing just by looking at the smoke. You know, you're always sizing up. You get to the fire, the location. You want to know, you know, where's it at? Is it in a pine plantation or is it in a cypress swamp? So you know, location, smoke column, you know, winds, the weather. You're always, you know, you take all these things into accountability to kind of prepare yourself for what you're going to be into.
And then, you know, decisions are made about how to attack it, unload the tractor, go off the road, and you actually start with this fire plow. It creates a harried fire line, and you just start going around the fire.
It'll get your heart racing. You get a little bit of adrenaline, and you just got to remind yourself to kind of calm back down and focus on what you're doing.
You have to respect what fire does. You have to respect what fire is. You know, you can't become complacent.
What goes through my mind when I'm fighting a wildfire is my family and my friends that I'm fighting fire with, and protecting assets for Rayonier. That's my job. Love what I do.